welcome to this amazing edition of Page by Page on Royal Television. My name is Gratitude in Wakwede, and this is still the All-Topic segment where we talk about the happenings across the states and in our society. And I'm not doing this alone, as we always do every single time. I have my amazing co-host with me, Bubu Adurigo. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Miss
I love
Gratitude.
what you did. Good morning. Bubu, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
Oh,
Good
you look
morning.
amazing.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Lagos. You're welcome to another episode of Page by Page.
Diving into our topic of discussion today, the video displayed on the screen is the videos of some of the Fred Edaone kidnap victims in Ekiti State, Nigeria. On April 28, 2026, Fulani judges stormed an open-air Christ Apostolic Church CSC crusade and ninth vigil in Edaone community, Ilejemeje local government area, Ekiti State. They unalived the officiating pastor who had come from Osun State to minister, then abducted 15 worshippers, including women, children as young as toddlers, and an 84-year-old woman. The victims endured over 67 days of hell in the bush. The women were gang raped and tortured, and the children were stabbed, and all of them suffered severe torture, starvation, and brutal abuse. By the grace of God, 14 surviving victims were finally released around midnight on July 3rd, 2026. They have all returned severely traumatized and in very poor health and currently receiving treatment at Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital, Exut. I mean, this is very amazing news we have right here. Finally, after 84 or 64 days in captivity, they were finally released. What do you have to say about this?
So, amazing news, but not good enough.
Okay.
Amazing news, but not good enough. How many more victims do we have out there? We still have a lot of people, a lot of kidnapped victims. I was checking statistics the other day, and judging from when during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, the PDP-led administration, to down this current administration, you could see that there's a difference of over, during that administration it was around 800 kidnapped victims in Nigeria. But right now it's around 8,000 plus.
Wow.
So it's crazy. You releasing, or the government releasing 15 victims from a possible 8,000, it's nothing to write home about. It's not something we should come out openly to come and celebrate that. Yeah, it's good that there are a lot of people who have been reunited with their family and all of that, but it's not enough. You guys, I saw the other day, very dark man going to Oyo State to meet with the governor to tell him, Sheyi Makinde, to say if it's something that we need to come out and help, we can come out and go into the bush to help these people. And also, there's something an Islamic leader said some time ago that I'll read exactly what he said. Sheikh Gumi is his name. He said, the government knows every terrorist by name and by location. I do not go alone. I don't go alone to visit these terrorists. I call the police and the security agencies and they go with me. You understand? So if the government know the location of these terrorists, then why then don't we go and fish these people and rescue innocent Nigerians? Because look at the case of Oyo State, for example. You get, these people did not do anything to deserve being in that situation. People who wake up in the morning to go about their daily activities and they are missing. You understand? And kidnapped just like that. So Nigeria, the state of this country is in a mess right now that we need to fix up this country. If the governments know that they cannot find solution to this, they should seek for help. You understand? Than putting innocent Nigerians at lives at risk. Because you're saying, okay, 15 people have been released out of 8,000. So what then do they want us to do? Should we appreciate them? Oh yeah, you've done a very good job. It's poor. Imagine a child getting 15 out of 8. Come on. So it's crazy. Even the case that was I saw the other day of a woman, one of the women that was kidnapped from the Oyo State kidnap. You get? She said that the kidnapper said the government is trying to play politics with their lives. That the kidnappers are not demanding for 1 billion. You get me? Because news was flying that the kidnappers are demanding for 1 billion naira, and they are also demanding that Sharia law be instituted into the Nigerian constitution, be enshrined into the Nigerian constitution. But the kidnappers are coming to say that we didn't say such things. So then where is this 1 billion naira the people are talking about? Where is it coming from?
But they did say that they need to enact the Sharia law into our constitution.
The kidnappers are coming to, they came to debunk that statement. You get me? They came to, they debunked the statement that they never said anything like that. That what they said is they want that some of their people that were arrested and held hostage, be released. That's the only condition they give to the Nigerian government. And the Nigerian government refused. Since you know you cannot or you do not want to fight these people, then give in to their demands. And also for the case of the Ekiti State kidnapped victims, the government also needs to come out to tell us this is what we did, this is what we did, this is what we did. Because I heard Governor Sheyi Makinde rather say the other day that we do not negotiate with terrorists. So since you're not negotiating with terrorists, come out to tell us, okay, this is what we did, and this is the reason why the people were rescued or how we rescued them. Come out and make a press release and talk to the press. Tell us what happened. You understand me?
So everything you said is completely true, yeah? But in as much as we're trying to make the government to do what they need to do, this little miracle, let's appreciate that for now, because the parents, the kids of parents out there that were released is still something. And I mean, they've been in captivity for 3 months, tortured, starved, and all of it. So it's really, really a good one. But still yet, we need our federal government to do something, to do more than what is already done. Because trust me, like you said, in this tenure, we've counted 1,000 kidnapped cases, terrorism, insecurity, and the likes. We need you to do more. We need you to do more. And in demand of what those kidnappers, or what those bandits rather, are demanding for, the release of these jihadists, these Boko Haram's leaders that were arrested in 2023, it's really very dicey. Because what will happen when they release these men into society? Boko Haram back into society. How can we move on from this level of insecurity to better if that is done? So it's really very dicey. It's really very dicey. But we just have to keep open as Nigerians. Or do you have more to say about it?
So coming into or contributing to what you said, integrating them back into society. It's not the first time you've seen the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu government integrating Boko Haram members into society when they say, oh, come and submit your gun and your sins are forgiven. You understand? So we've seen it over and over again. You get? So if this is the case to get our brothers, sisters, our children back from the hands of these kidnappers, I think it's a very, very little price to pay. You understand? It's a very, very little price to pay. So over to our next topic. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has extended the nationwide continuous voters registration exercise by 2 weeks, giving eligible Nigerians additional time to enroll as voters. What do you think about that?
First off, I would say this gives Nigeria an opportunity to do the needful. For those ones that have not registered, for those ones that are still procrastinating to register or still having second thoughts, as we always do, please take this opportunity to do that. But on the other side, why now? I always ask this question. Why do you decide to push it? Why do you decide to extend it by 2 weeks? What will happen within those 2 weeks? What scheme is behind the 2 weeks extension? But you know, we just have to do the right thing at the end of the day and keep voting as Nigerians. Get your PVCs, make sure you vote right, and keep speaking in one voice. That's all I have to say.
So the INEC chairman extending the registration or enrollment process by 2 weeks is, I don't care what they want to do. You understand? All I'm going to say to Nigerians is, come out, get your PVC. Do not let them tell you that your vote does not count. Your vote counts. It counts like crazy. Do you understand? If they say your vote does not count, then why are they coming out to buy
Why are they trying to buy it?
Your vote? You understand? If it doesn't count, then they can go ahead and do whatever they like. You get me? So youths of Nigerians need to take the politics of this country serious. You understand? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu won by 8 million votes. The other past the former election, the 2023 election. You get me? Now, Nigerian youth below 40 amounts to over 70% of the country's population. You understand? So that is around 170 something, 160 to 170 something million Nigerians. So imagine over let's just say 70 million Nigerians come out, young Nigerians come out to come and vote.
To vote.
And select the leader they want. They are going to, irrespective of what they are doing, they are going to get the leader they want. So do not let these people deceive you that your vote does not count. Come out, register, get your PVCs on the day of the election. Come out and vote. Do the right thing. Do not sell your vote. If you sell your votes for a bag of semovita or whatever thing, or a rice or something, the highest you can eat that thing is 1 month. And after that, it is gone. And you go back to the problem. You go back to being kidnapped. You go back to running away from your homes. Come out, get your PVC, vote, and do the right thing.
Yeah, thank you so much. But in as much as we're trying to tell Nigerians, to tell the youth to go out to vote right, we need the opposition parties to be strategic. Get your minds in the game. We saw what happened in the gubernatorial election that happened weeks back, and it was really messy. We need to be strategic. Please, thank you so much, Bubu, for doing justice as always. Yeah, and to all our amazing viewers out there, thank you so much for staying with us from the beginning to the end of this amazing edition of the Autopsy segment. My name is Gratitude Imokwede.